They said it was impossible to achieve 20/20 vision in just 7 days. They said it was impossible to jump a full prescription point in just 10 minutes. And to do it all 100% naturally? Yes, they said it was impossible. Well, guess what? The impossible is here.
Just gone from -4 to a full 20/20 vision, and it literally only took 7 days.
I went from a -6 to perfect 20/20 vision in just 7 days. And man, the world has never looked more beautiful.
This is incredible. I went from a -6 to a -5 in just 10 minutes.
Welcome to the greatest scientific breakthrough in the world of eye care in 100 years. The future is here, and the future is called the QuantumVision system, restoring vision at the speed of light.
Close your eyes just for a moment and really experience what I'm about to say to you. I promise it'll be worth it. As your eyes close gently, I'm going to ask you to imagine something. Imagine you were blind your entire life. Imagine that the darkness you see now was all you ever saw, every single day, since the day you were born. Imagine living every day with the heartache of knowing that you're missing out on the basic pleasures of life that everyone else has, but you. Now imagine that one day you wake up and there's some kind of change. Your eyes feel different, somehow in a way you can't explain. It's something you've never experienced before. You blink a few times, lo and behold, you actually can see something for the first time in your life. It's so strange and so new that you're not sure what's happening. You begin to realize you are seeing the wooden table you've been resting your food on your entire life. You look the other direction and say, wow, these are the apples I've been tasting since I was a child, and hey, that's what red is. Then there's water, which you just watch as it streams out of the tap. You never could have imagined how that would look, how pristine. It's all so beautiful you can hardly stand it. Tears well up in your eyes, because everything you've tried so hard to understand is now real and right in front of you for the very first time. And then a thought hits you. You realize that even though I was living all these years, I haven't really lived it all. Not until today. Today is really the day I was born. It's almost like my first birthday. Now stop imagining. Open up your eyes, because you're not blind. However, you're about to have a rebirth, just as great as that. Today, and in fact right here on this video, you will have your first birthday. Because today is the day your God-given ability to see the world perfectly is about to be given back to you. And not the perfect vision that's been artificially constructed for you by a cumbersome pair of glasses or a high-intensity laser. The vision you're going to get back will be your vision. The vision you may have had when you were a child. Remember those days when you could see absolutely everything? When you could run, jump, roll over, and swim without a worry in the world about your vision? In this video, we turn back the clock and reclaim that joy that we had then. But before we can leap into this new era of vision restoration, you're going to have to be prepared to leave behind everything you thought you knew about vision correction. The information you've learned until now has not helped you. That's why you're here. You're looking for something different. Well, let me ask you, is this different enough for you? Guaranteed, perfect 20/20 vision for anyone, no matter how strong your prescription is, in just 7 days. Working at it only 2 to 10 minutes per day. You may believe that's possible, you may not, but at least allow yourself to ask, what if? What if there really was a program that could create 20/20 vision for me, completely naturally, with no artificial intervention, and do it in just a week from now? And what if that program allowed me to do it just by following a few simple, soothing, fun, and easy instructions? Steps so easy a child could do it. If you had that system, and you implemented that system, 7 days from now, how would your life be different? How much money would you save immediately on glasses, UV protection for the glasses, anti-reflective coating for glasses, eyeglass thinning, constant fashion updates, contact lenses, and contact solution? It's quite a lot. Am I right? But let's put the money aside. How good would you feel knowing that you're not dependent anymore on anything to enjoy the wonders of your world? How good would it feel to be able to see the ocean directly and jump right into it with nothing in between you and its beauty? How good would it feel to be free of the glasses that are literally bogging down your entire life? Think I'm exaggerating? I'm not. And I'll demonstrate it right now. If you're wearing glasses right now, just take them off and hold them up against the light. What do you see? Are your glasses perfectly clean and pristine? Or were you a little disappointed to find there was some dust on the lens? Maybe some moisture, a scratch, or a fingerprint? For most of you, the answer is yes. You have one or more of those things blocking your vision. Or should I say, your view of life. Now, pause the video and go clean the glasses. Come back to the screen when your glasses are squeaky clean. Come right back, because this is about to get interesting. So, are you back with clean glasses? Good. Now, I know this will be subtle, but try to do a little check-in with yourself. How do you feel inside right now compared to how you felt before the glasses were clean? Did you notice it? That feeling that your world is a little bit brighter now? Did you notice that slight uptick in your confidence, self-esteem, positivity? Hasn't your general level of happiness about everything increased somewhat? Well, if it has, then stop right there, because that feeling is what you're meant to be feeling all the time, not just a few minutes after you clean your glasses before they get mucked up again. That feeling is what it's like to have perfect vision, only better. And that natural perfect vision is what you're about to have every moment of every day of your life. And when you trash those dusty eye crutches and embrace the crystal clear, laser-focused, and highly perceptive miracle that is perfect vision, well, I won't tell you how wonderful it is. I'm going to let you tell me, because you're going to begin seeing results for yourself. I mean actual, tangible improvement in your vision that you can verify with any local optometrist just minutes from now, and before you part with a penny. Best part? You won't need to leave your home. There's nothing to study and no learning curve. It's fun, it's easy, and there are no side effects. It's all part of a quantum leap that has recently taken place in the world of optometry, which now allows you to perfect your vision naturally at speeds no one ever thought possible, without LASIK, without vitamins or supplements, without the typical eye exercises you've heard about, without any diet changes, quickly, easily, and definitely. And it's completely guaranteed every step of the way. To set the stage, there are a few things that need to be said. And I must warn you, we are entering into highly controversial territory, treading on thin ice, so to speak. There was once an optometrist who tried to share the sort of information I'm going to tell you. His books were banned by the New York legislature in the early 1900s. True story. That's because this information is highly dangerous to the multi-billion-dollar Eyecare industry. And this information you're about to hear is even more dangerous than anything he said. We have already received several threats to litigate if this video is not taken down soon. I can't go into it any more than that, but suffice it to say, you need to watch this video closely and carefully because it contains vital information. And odds are this will be the last time you can ever see it. And of course, if you don't make it to the very end of this video, you won't be part of the 10-minute eye transformation you'll experience then. So why are there so many threats over what I'm doing? What is the eye care industry so afraid of? The answer? They're just afraid of the truth. They can't handle the truth. Namely, the truth about glasses and contacts. But we'll speak in terms of glasses for now. The main thing they'd like to keep you from knowing is this, and listen carefully. You actually don't need glasses to see perfectly. You don't need them at all. You never did. I know you think you do. They want you to think that you do. After all, optometrists make far more money selling glasses in the front of the office than they ever could make off their examinations in the back. Yes, it's true. Glasses, for the past few decades, have been providing some temporary relief from short-sightedness, nearsightedness, and astigmatism. But at what cost? And here's the really ugly truth. Glasses are actually harming our eyesight at dramatic rates, making us more and more dependent on them. The more we use them, glasses are almost like a drug in that sense. They powerfully train your eye muscles to become lazy, ineffective, and cause your lenses to lose flexibility at the same time. And here's another truth you need to know. What most people don't realize, when they get examined at the optometrist office and their prescription keeps going up, is that it's not aging that's making that happen, as most people think. It's the glasses. They're the real reason why your prescriptions are going up and up and up, and you keep wondering when it will stop. Well, it won't stop until the glasses are stopped. They are actually the problem, not the solution, as you've been told. As if the harm they are doing to your eyes is not enough, glasses interfere with your life in ways we should never accept. When you wear glasses, you can't bend down or they fall off. They slip and slide off your face the moment you get even a little sweaty. Even kissing your loved one becomes complicated. Go in for a kiss, and the wrong angle could completely ruin the moment. You're at their mercy, and yet they're unpredictable. You're never quite sure how they're going to react. If it's hot outside and you walk into a cool place, you fog up. If you take a shower, they fog up. If you walk outside when it's raining, can't see anything at all. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Then there's contacts, which do just as much damage to your eyesight as glasses, but also come with their own set of problems. If you fall asleep in your contacts, they could actually slide around in your eyeball and damage your optic nerve. Or best case scenario, they literally suck all the moisture out of the eye, leaving you dry as a bone. Besides, should it really be necessary to risk infection just to look better? Is it really wise to install a foreign object into one of the most sensitive parts of our body so that a tiny speck of dust can cause discomfort, redness, and pain? What are we doing to ourselves? And boy, are we paying for these vision killers. In America, we spend $1.5 billion for Eyecare, and this is what we get. When you hear all of this, LASIK may come to your mind as a viable option, but I can assure you it is not. If you have been seeing good LASIK case study results online, that's wonderful. But unfortunately, the reality is quite another story. Google LASIK halos. You will see tens of thousands of stories of halos showing up around any light, as well as blurred vision and black spots. These are side effects these patients were told would go away after a few months. Many of them are beginning to realize they will be with them for the rest of their lives. Can you imagine living like that for the rest of your life? If folks knew the true number of people who have had complications with LASIK, almost no one would undergo the procedure. Maybe the reason for that is because it's so new. It could become a viable option a few decades from now, but today, every doctor who practices it is an amateur at the procedure. And here's a tip. Don't put the future of your eyes, the window to 80% of your life, in the hands of an amateur. So what do I do now, you're asking yourself? I've just eliminated all the good options. Well, the truly good option is coming in a moment. Yes, it's about time I introduce myself. I'm optometrist Dr. William Kemp from Lexington, Virginia. And I'm the creator of a new scientific breakthrough called the QuantumVision system. And I've discovered a new scientific breakthrough. Some would call me the most controversial optometrist on the scene today. I never sought to be controversial. All I sought was to find a way to uphold my oath, to do no harm to my patients. And I came to realize, as many optometrists do, that the glasses I was prescribing on a daily basis were doing more harm than good. As is common among optometrists, about a third of patients who walked into my office walked out with glasses. And nearly every annual eye exam I would do, I would find my patient's vision slightly worsened or drastically worsened without fail. Anyone with a brain can see the connection. It's the dirty little secret every optometrist knows, but none care to talk about. Don't get me wrong. Most of them are good, well-meaning doctors. Many of them are supporting me in what I'm doing right now. They just aren't as prepared as I am to risk everything to sound the alarm on this industry. I respect that, but personally, I couldn't keep doing what I was doing anymore. So I closed my optometry practice and opened my own clinic that practices, in my opinion, real optometry based on the QuantumVision system. This is a practice unlike any in the world, in which, instead of prescribing glasses as a knee-jerk reaction, we actually address the underlying problem and repair it. We take eye exams, and then we heal the eyes within days. And then we keep taking exams until their vision is perfect. It's all thanks to this scientific breakthrough, which I call the most important optical breakthrough in 100 years, because it truly is. I'd like to share with you a riveting little story which explains why. Tom Howell actually lived on my block. He was a longtime patient of mine. From the time he was a kid, he was branded Coke bottle eyes. From the age of 12, he already had a -9 in one eye and a -11 in the other, with a significant astigmatism. He used to call himself the human mole. Felt like he was just buried under the ground. Throughout his life, he became a darling of the optometric industry. He had it all: contact lenses, contact lens drops, driving glasses, reading glasses, sports goggles, progressive lenses. He had a pair of glasses in his briefcase, a pair of glasses in his car. Lasik said he wasn't a candidate, so there went that. And even with his gargantuan lenses, he was still having trouble reading signs. He came to me fed up, burned out, tired of showing up to meetings looking like he'd taken drugs, just because he ran out of contact solution. Tired of being told the bad news that his prescription was going up again. And then in that evaluation, it did. In fact, I noticed his vision had deteriorated more than usual. I asked him for another visit in a month, because it was a little disconcerting to me that he lost vision so fast. After several monthly visits, it was clear he was now literally losing his eyesight at a rapid pace, scarily fast. He was in free fall. The case kept me up nights. I was afraid he would be legally blind in a few months. I referred him to ophthalmologists who could find nothing wrong and had no answers. I wanted to do something for him. I didn't know what to do, but it had to be something. So, in a bit of a Hail Mary move on my part, I started to do something we were told not to do in school. I started to turn to alternative therapies. I thought even if it didn't work, maybe they could give me something to do with Tom that could at least give him some hope. The alternative therapy I stumbled on was a book by William Bates about eye exercises. He claimed to be able to restore 20/20 vision naturally. Now, in school, they explained to us that Bates's research doesn't pan out according to the most recent findings in the science of the eye. They said that his methods had been debunked and were generally ineffective. But Tom was depressed and scared. And like I said, I just needed to give him something to do that would give him some hope. The Bates method was new to me, even more new to him. So in this case, I couldn't just tell him what to do. I made sure to do it with him so we got it right. Once a day, I asked him to come in for an hour at no charge. It would be our little experiment. I tested him regularly to see if I could find any changes occurring. There were no changes. The professors were right, I thought to myself, but we kept on going. After a few weeks, I realized something, that although his vision wasn't improving, it wasn't getting worse either. His test showed his eyesight was deteriorating every single week since before the exercises. The exercises were effective enough to stop that deterioration. This was actually a real victory. We celebrated it, and it proved to me something even more important, that the Bates method, even if it wasn't effective, did at least have some beneficial aspects for the eye. And maybe we could build on that. Tom had lost a lot of vision over the last few months, and while we stopped the bleeding, I felt the need to also heal the wound. I had another patient around this time. He was a molecular biologist. I asked him if he'd like to try something a little different this visit, and he complied. This was perfect. I wanted to practice on patients with a scientific mind who could possibly guide me to some solutions to make this better. We went into an in-depth explanation of the biology of the eye. and I explained to him what I was doing. I said what's working and just asked him if he had any suggestions. He actually had some fantastic suggestions from a unique perspective. I did this with several other patients, some professionals, some more mechanical, and even children who might ask for suggestions on how to make it more fun and easy to do. With all of this input and real-life testing of my methods, things improved steadily, and I started to see results. Tom actually gained half a prescription point. He was over the moon about it. I took what I was doing to another optometrist, took him to a bar and said, in the light of modern findings about the eye that weren't available to Bates, how do we make this really work under the new findings? We brainstormed for about an hour. What came out took the method to a completely new level. I began to realize that my colleagues, each with their unique specialties, all had something to add to what I was doing. I took the method to 5 more. They were all looking for something like this and had their own ideas on how to do it, but didn't because it just wasn't done in optometrist offices. One particular ophthalmologist said there's someone very special I must meet on this topic. This was a quantum physicist doing work for the military using very experimental methods based on quantum physics to recalibrate eyesight quickly for soldiers who were losing their vision. Well, this should be interesting. I flew out to meet him that weekend. I started asking him questions, and his knowledge of the eye was at a completely different level, the quantum level. He shared with me his patented technology in a demonstration that blew my socks off. He showed me a soldier gain an entire prescription point in a 5-minute sitting, and most of that was prep time. This was going to take things to an entirely new level. In short, what he was doing allowed him to instantly reset the internal workings of the eye, namely the way the retina funnels images to the optic nerve. This was improvement deep within the eye, in places nobody ever before was able to reach. It works instantly. And he believes, with some honing, it will soon be able to cure the legally blind. That was his goal with the technology. I asked him how we could get that similar effect for a layperson who doesn't have access to him. He was really happy to help with this, as he felt it was time for it to get out to the public. So at the tip of his tongue were several suggestions on exactly how to do that. I was so pleased because what he shared with me was completely natural, with no side effects, and you will actually not need any special instrumentation to take advantage of this method. When I put everything I had learned together and systematized it, I had this sudden realization that what I was creating was going to cause a revolution in eye care. This was a solution that has never been available in history. One that restores eyesight at 5 different levels: the lens, the cornea, the retina, and the muscles surrounding the eye, including the quantum level, via the optic nerve, with instantaneous results. Almost like tapping a camera to get it back into focus. That's how quick this stuff works. Once I laid it all out, I knew this quantum vision system would change the world, and it is. In fact, already changing the world, because as I said, this technology is being tested right now by the military behind the scenes. The quantum healing aspect of this is the reason the quantum vision system works so fast and so effortlessly, and like no other program on Earth. At this time, we are the only ones with a particular application of this patent-pending technology. And once it is patented, it will be selling for a lot more money to corporate clients, not here online. So you're sitting on a very limited opportunity. Once I implemented this missing link to the eye improvement method, the quantum component, my results shot up like a rocket. I was achieving what took me months and weeks. And then, as I improved my skill in the method, I was achieving what would usually take weeks in just days. I was able to cut the training sessions down from half-an-hour sessions to 15-minute sessions to 10-minute sessions. The results just blew me away. -4 to 20/20 in 10 days. -6 to 20/20. Even a -11 to 20/20 vision in 20 days. Tom went from -14 to 20/20 vision, which he'd never had his entire life. And he did it in 1 month. The results were speeding up faster than anything I could have ever imagined. It worked so reliably well that for me, it was beginning to move from a method to a predictable science. After some time, I became able to predict with certainty that absolutely everyone within 7 days would achieve perfect vision. And they did, including Coke bottle eyes. He can now see to the moon, and if you'd run into him, you'd see a handsome man with a smile across his face as wide as the sky. And what I loved most about it was people were really enjoying the process as well. Word got out that the strange optometrist was not prescribing for eyesight, he was healing eyesight. Glasses sales have rock bottom in my practice. My business took a hit. I can't bill insurance for the QuantumVision system yet, but you know what? Even though I don't make as much money as I used to, I finally felt good about what I do, for the first time in a long time. I get thank you cards almost daily from people telling me I saved their lives with what I did with them. Well, to me, getting one letter like that is worth all the money in the world. It took me about a year, but I was able to condense the method down into a book called the QuantumVision System. And this book is now available, and it has allowed people all over the globe to get the exact same results my patients were getting. We filmed several of my patients trying out this system. Well, let's see what happened now.
Hi, I'm Dana Anderson.
Oh, Dana.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Listen, the reason I stopped you is we're conducting a little experiment with eyesight.
Oh, okay.
And we believe that with some new technology that we've developed, that we can improve your eyesight permanently in just 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Only 10 minutes.
Well, I guess it's worth a shot.
So, Dana, we began your exercises at 10:15. It's now 10:25. So, how do you think it went?
It was kind of relaxing, to be honest. I didn't want it to stop.
Well, that's what a lot of people say. But what's really important is if it was effective. Okay, let's test your vision now and see if it made a difference. Now, you stand over here, and I'll stand over here. All right? So, Dana, what's the lowest line that you can read?
DEFPOTEC.
That is exactly right. You got every one of them right on the lowest line, the one you couldn't see before.
Wow. I can't believe that. I've never been able to read that line before.
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bother you. My name is Dr. William Kemp. I'm an optometrist. That's my office right over there. Okay. I wonder if you wouldn't mind just giving me 10 minutes of your time?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have any time.
Well, now, just a second now. It's only going to be 10 minutes, and I think that you're going to be able to lose those glasses at the end of that 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay, I got 10 minutes.
Okay, what's the lowest row that you can read?
FELOPZD.
Congratulations. You just went from a -9 to a -7 in 10 minutes.
No, I didn't.
I'm afraid you did. Congratulations once again.
Well, that's insane.
Excuse me. How are you today?
Okay.
Good. Hi, I'm Dr. William Kemp. I'm an optometrist. My office is right over there. Well, you just went from a -3 to a -1. Congratulations. You won't be needing those glasses anymore.
Wow. Wow.
Excuse me, sir. Hi, I'm Dr. William Kemp. I'm an optometrist. How are you?
I'm fine, yeah.
Good, good. Congratulations. You just went from a -10 to a -7 in 10 minutes.
No way. You can't be serious.
You've now seen it with your own eyes. And as you can see, it's pretty simple. This is the biggest scientific breakthrough in eye restoration in the history of vision correction. And now let's watch a few videos that were sent in by very recent users of the program.
I was a little skeptical. After all, I was -8. I'd tried exercises galore. I was about ready to go for LASIK, and I had the appointment set up and everything. And then my wife says there's this course online that I should see. She says it's got a guarantee to give you perfect vision in just 7 days. So I had him hold off on the appointment, and I gave it a try. By day 3, I was -4. By day 6, I was -1. This is like a whole new lease on life. I get to see the face that I haven't seen since I was a child. You know, I am telling everyone I know about this program, and they're getting great results.
Hi, I'm Reese, and I'm a AAA baseball player. I heard about the QuantumVision system from a friend, and I started using it in the middle of the season. Guess what? My batting average is up from 248 to 301. I actually have a real shot at the major leagues now. I know This is totally due to the laser sharp vision the QuantumVision system gave me. Dr. Kemp, I can't thank you enough for sharing this system with the world.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and I'm a school teacher in a public school in Selma, Oklahoma. And I recently used the quantum system myself and was able to completely get rid of my glasses. And I noticed that there were a lot of students in my class who were having trouble seeing the board, so I thought, why not teach the quantum system there? I mean, some of these kids weren't ready for glasses, so everybody can benefit from clearer vision, and the results blew me away. I had 2 students who were already wearing glasses, and they don't need them at all anymore, and now none of my kids are squinting to see the board. It's really been a miracle in this classroom, and I'm recommending it to all of the other teachers. Thank you, Dr. Kemp.
People keep wondering how this is possible. I tell them simply, I'm not really doing anything. You already have perfect vision. There's nothing wrong with your eye. It was made perfect just as it is. You just need to align things properly, to give it a chance to do what it was meant to do. The training is like a reboot. When you do it, everything almost instantly falls into place. The lens and the eye return to their natural shape, their natural alignment and ratios, and your sight is suddenly crystal clear. That's why some achieve 20/20 vision in even less than 7 days. It can even happen on your first day. Just depends on your particular eye muscle conditioning. But after doing this with thousands of patients, I can confidently guarantee that everyone can achieve it in 7 days, if you just follow along with the program. The QuantumVision system works for nearsightedness and farsightedness, as well as astigmatism. The QuantumVision system also is effective for presbyopia and most other visual problems. How is it so effective on so many levels? It's simple. It's because you're getting to the core of vision problems, curing it from the source, and it's all step by step. No guesswork, no feeling like you don't know what to do next. I hold your hand. Some of my patients are children as young as 5 years old. They can handle it. Trust me, you can handle it. The method my patients report is also relaxing. It will feel natural and familiar to you. It takes as little as 2 minutes a day, and at most 10 minutes a day. Prepare for changes, good changes. Because the QuantumVision system doesn't only help with your vision, but with every aspect of your life. You'll feel sharper. Memory will improve. Energy levels will be up. Stress will melt off your back and neck. Your eyes have an intimate connection with your brain, which means you're going to see improvement in your intuition and problem-solving ability as well. And then there's the vision itself, and the fun you'll have with that. Just imagine, 7 days from now, you'll become the first one in the car to know what the sign on the highway says. 7 days from now, you'll be able to read the menu of the woman at the next table. 7 days from now, you'll be able to read a newspaper on the subway that's 6 feet away. 7 days from now, you'll be seeing the serial number on a plane going by overhead. You will not believe how good your vision can be. Get ready to look in the mirror and see the beautiful face you haven't seen since you were a child. You'll feel the breeze on your eyes like it's the first time you've ever known it. You're going to enjoy dropping directly down onto your bed face first and just feeling nothing but the fluffy pillow. Maybe you'll dive into a pool, go underwater without a worry in the world. Imagine getting into your car without reaching for the case, just putting your key in and get going. And think about the sweet relief it'll be for your nose. No more tightening them, cleaning them, and you'll have the ability to run and jump and bend in any yoga pose you want to. Feel more confident, feel more free. Remember, your eyes are the filter of your life. Everything comes through them. The joy, the pain, the beauty, the love. When you can see perfectly, all your experiences of your life become better. Now, in a moment, I'm going to allow access to the QuantumVision system for the first and maybe the only time online. As I said, this site can be shut down at any moment, and it'll happen without warning. So odds are this is your one and only chance, which probably leaves you asking, what's the price for the QuantumVision system? It's a tough question to answer. How much should it cost? Lasik can cost $4,000 easy. You spend thousands on Eyecare as it is. So you're literally saving thousands upon thousands of dollars with this course. So if I charge $500, that would be reasonable. If I charge $250, that would be generous. And if I charge $100, that would be downright insane for a product like this. But in fact, the actual price for the QuantumVision system is only $37. That's all you'll pay for never having to buy another pair of glasses or contacts again. Think about that. And tell me that's not the greatest offer you've ever seen. And let me remind you that as soon as this system is patented, we're going corporate, and you'll need to pay thousands for access. This really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And now, if you're on the fence about whether you want to get this program, or you're concerned about the price, I'm going to knock those two concerns out of the park right now, with a guarantee unlike any guarantee you've ever heard. The strongest guarantee we could think of. First off, you have our main guarantee. We guarantee you will have 20/20 vision, which can be verified by any optometrist in 7 days. We also guarantee you will jump one prescription point in the first 10 minutes. If any of that doesn't happen, the program is free. And you keep the program anyway, which means you either get the results or you get a free course. You can only win in this situation. Now, we've made a big claim, and we're backing it up with our own money. We're putting it all on the line. Why? Because we already know you're going to get these results. We've done our homework. But I want to make a further guarantee that has nothing to do with the results. If you're uncomfortable with the price you paid, even in the slightest, simply enjoy the course and ask for your money back. We will not ask you any questions. We won't judge you. We respect the fact that times are tough out there and some can't afford the $37. We believe you should still have the opportunity to benefit like everyone else. You can ask for the money at any time within the next 60 days. You can also ask for your money back for any other reason. If you don't like the layout of the book or the color of the members area, we really don't care what the reason is. Just say the word refund, and we just send all your money back. It's your money. We don't want it unless you want us to have it. This makes sure there will be no unhappy campers here. And I'm going to make this deal even sweeter right now by offering you 3 of our hottest bonuses. I'm talking about $297 in products absolutely free. These products are quantum memory, how to increase your memory power by 85% in just 10 days. Eyes are the way we see the world, but what good is it if we don't remember it? Most people's memories aren't a fraction of what they could be, which means most of their life is just passing them by, getting lost, and they can never get it back. Most people can't even remember what their own children looked like a few years back. We're also forgetting names of important people we meet. We're depending on technology for grocery lists, reminders, and everything else we need to remember. Let's end that today. Because we can show you how to make a quantum leap with your mind and achieve an almost photographic memory in far less time than anyone thought possible. I haven't found any course out there that improves your memory as fast as quantum memory does. Do it, and you'll never forget names, dates, places, or appointments. No iPhone needed. Your struggles with your memory are over. And it's completely free with your order today. That's a $99 value. Next, you'll be getting a product that brings your eyesight to a completely new level. In fact, this product will allow you to see directly into people's minds. Literally. It's called quantum lie detection. And it's forever going to protect you from cheaters, liars, and any others who wish to do you harm. It takes just days to learn everything you need to know to become a human lie detector. Most who try this program are surprised at how many people in their life are lying to them on a daily basis. It's scary. It becomes a lot less scary when you can see right through it all like freshly cleaned glass window. This course shows you exactly how to detect any lie in anyone in just seconds, putting all the power back into your hands. That's also a $99 value that you're getting 100% free. Moving on, you get quantum reading. I ask you, what good is 20/20 vision if you don't really know how to use it? Knowledge is power. And if you can speed read, you can become super knowledgeable, super fast. Whether it's succeeding with money, parenting, marriage, or dating, it all comes down to what you know and what you read. With quantum reading, you will become a speed reader, plain and simple. That means 1,500 words per minute, and you'll do it in just 14 days. Simple as that. You can search high and low. You won't find a speed reading course anywhere that works this fast. We swiped tactics from some of the fastest readers in the world and condensed it into a single, fun, and easy video course that lets you see results instantly. You'll not only be faster, you'll understand what you read better as well. Imagine being able to visit all your favorite blogs and websites and get out of there in half the time. Imagine burning through your entire local newspaper in just 2 minutes. You can use that extra time you've gained to learn even more about the world, or just do what you love. Time is life. Don't spend more of it reading than you have to. That's also a $99 value that's free with your order of the QuantumVision system today. Pretty nice deal, huh? You know, they say the eyes are the windows of the soul. I believe that. I also say your life is in your eyes because it's the main way we experience everything going on around us. And your glasses or your contacts are a handicap on your life. It's not good to be handicapped. Just think, what will you do in an emergency? What if you reach for them when there's a fire and they're not there? Securing your eyesight isn't even something you should just do for yourself. It's something you should do for your family, for your safety. There's no reason to suffer with it anymore. The solution is here. It's right in front of you. Just take it. This is your chance. So follow these instructions carefully. Hit the big shiny Add to Cart button below. Fill out the form on the next page. And your vision correction will begin immediately after that. Your life will change forever. But you need to do your part first. You need to hit the button now and fill out the form. If you don't, you may never get a chance to experience how wonderful a life can be, glasses free. They say before a person dies, their life flashes before their eyes. Well, when your life flashes before your eyes, how clear will it have been for you? Did you really see the world for all that it was? If you're still wearing glasses or contacts, I personally don't think you did. It's like you've been working at a desk with no light your whole life. Yeah, you can technically see, but all of a sudden, somebody flicks a bright light on. How does that feel? Doesn't everything just become better on a dime? That's exactly what the QuantumVision system is. It's flicking on the light in your life. I don't want to give you anything. I just want to give you what's yours. Great vision is your birthright. It's for most of you, the way you were born. Everyone deserves the joy that 20/20 vision brings. You think better. You're happier. You look different. You can be intimate with your wife or your husband without having to worry about where the glasses go. Everything improves. So click the Add to Cart button below now. Fill out the form. Do it now. You know you need to do this now or you will never do it. So strike while the iron's hot. You're still here, and you shouldn't be. So let me ask you to think about something. Do you realize what not having to deal with any of this is worth? No glasses means no more waking up in the morning and fumbling for them. It means being able to see perfectly in the pool water. You know how beautiful that is? And think of the money you'll save. The confidence of knowing you don't need the crutches anymore. You'll look younger. The beauty of your face will come back. You'll become more approachable. Look cooler. Isn't that worth a risk-free investment of $37 when you know you can get all your money back at any time? I think so. I say hit the button below and start really seeing. Remember the truth. You don't need them. You don't need their contacts. You don't need their glasses. You never did. You have all the power over your vision. Take back that power. Proudly go get your checkup 7 days from now with your 20/20 vision. And tell your optometrist it's your little secret. Won't that be nice? Isn't it at least worth a try? In 10 minutes, you'll know if I'm telling the truth. Put me to the test. Hit the big Add to Cart button and just see how magnificent your eyesight can be. This is Dr. Kemp, signing off. hit the button below. Bye for now.